Hello, and welcome to Legends Unveiled. Today, I have a bone-chilling tale to share with you. But before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's your gateway to uncovering the most mysterious and thrilling stories of all time. Now, are you ready? Let's dive into the story. In a small coastal village, 4 friends were enjoying a peaceful day on the beach when they found an ancient bottle floating on the surface of the sea. Inside the bottle was a message written on old yellow paper in black ink that read, "To the seekers of adventure, the island of darkness awaits you. But beware, those who dare enter may never find their way back. Sail at dusk to uncover its secrets." Along with the message was a map pointing to an unknown island in the middle of the sea. Curiosity got the better of them, and they decided to rent a boat and set sail at sunset. One of them said, "It might just be a myth, but it's worth a try. We could find something worth the adventure." As night fell, they ventured into the sea. The atmosphere was strangely calm, but as they neared the island's location, thick fog began to envelop the boat, accompanied by faint whispers. The sound seemed to come from the depths of the sea, filling them with unease. Suddenly, an isolated island appeared before them, covered in dense trees swaying in the wind as if welcoming them. When their feet touched the dark sands, they felt a cold dampness seep through their bodies. Everything seemed peculiar. The trees were covered in small, glowing creatures that vanished as the friends approached. They moved toward the center of the island, where they noticed an ancient stone tower rising among the trees. They headed toward it, but the path seemed to stretch endlessly as they walked. Inside the tower, they found a giant gate engraved with strange symbols. One of the friends touched the engraving, causing the walls to tremble and the gate to open slowly, emitting a sound like a deep groan. They cautiously passed through the gate and found themselves in a massive room illuminated by candles, burning without fuel. The walls were covered with ancient mirrors that reflected only their shadows, which suddenly changed to reveal images of their deepest fears. One friend saw his reflection surrounded by water, as if he were drowning, while another saw his shadow detach from him and begin laughing menacingly. Suddenly, the mirrors began to crack, and dark ghosts emerged, attacking them and forcing them to scatter throughout the tower. Each friend found themselves alone in a dark corridor, surrounded by muffled, whispering sounds. One of them, the bravest, discovered an old book on a stone table, written in an unfamiliar language. As he began translating the words, he realized that the island was cursed and had once been home to an ancient sorcerer who had killed thousands, turning their souls into energy to sustain the island. Meanwhile, the others were searching for an escape as the tower began to collapse. Giant, petrified creatures emerged from the ground, encircling them. They realized that the only way to save themselves was to destroy the heart of the island, which was said to be hidden at the top of the tower. Racing against time, they climbed toward the summit, facing deadly traps along the way, walls closing in to crush them, and arrows shooting from hidden openings. At the summit, they found a stone chest containing the island's heart. When they opened it, a glowing, pulsating object emerged, seemingly alive. It became clear that the island would not let them take the heart. The ground started shaking, and a massive, shadowy figure appeared to prevent them from destroying the chest. At that moment, one of the friends decided to sacrifice himself. He grabbed a torch and charged into the shadow, burning the heart. As the others fled to the boat, they heard his screams fading away as the tower crumbled completely. They managed to sail away, watching the island slowly sink into the sea until it disappeared entirely. When they returned to the village, they found it wasn't the same as they had left it. Everything looked different, and the people spoke a strange language. They realized that time had passed them by, and that the island had not allowed them to escape entirely. As they tried to make sense of what had happened, they received a new message written in the same black ink. Escape is impossible. You now belong to the island. This was enough for them to understand that their ordeal was far from over. And that's the end of our story. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See you next time with another story.